Hi, great people. How are you and how have you been? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Dr. Ryan. So, today I just came to talk about something briefly. So many questions asked about my last video that I did about SIM cards being switched off. That is for my friends who come from where I come from, that is Kenya. And basically, I just want to put some points clear. It's true that the government, through the CA Kenya, that is the Communication Authority of Kenya, put a notice that all the SIM cards that didn't have a face ID on them or a photo ID on them are going to be switched off as from 15th of April. Yeah, and this is all SIM cards. When you talk about on this about this thing, I mean, most people think it's about Safaricom, it's about this, it's about your Airtel SIM card, your Telkom SIM card, your Safaricom SIM card, or any other network that you're using. If it doesn't have a photo ID, and by photo ID, it means that if when you're buying that SIM card, you did not have your photo captured as one of the details during registration. So, like for me, I am sure I bought my SIM card back in 2006. So I am sure my photo was not taken anywhere. I might have used an ID, I might have used a passport, but then I didn't have my photo taken. So it's common knowledge that like if you bought your SIM card and you know whether it was taken or not taken. But then again, Safaricom has also given some response on this. Just as they keep on sensitizing people to have their SIM cards updated towards the end of the deadline, that is 15th of April. They were asking everyone to visit a Safaricom shop, visit any customer care center in Kenya, and for the people in diaspora to follow the instructions that I gave the other day, using the email advantage@safaricom.co.ke, and you sending your full name, your mobile phone number that you want for the SIM card that you want updated, and your copy of ID, your passport copy, and passport number, and the page of the passport that has your personal information, your biodata, that is your name and your passport number and your year of birth and issuance of the passport and the expiry, and the copy of the page also that has a exit stamp from Kenya and entry stamp into the country that you are in if you're in the diaspora. That is whether you are in the US, in the Europe, in Australia, in the Middle East, you need to show the page that has the entry stamp into that country. So basically that. And again, like I said, this is for the people who didn't have these their photo taken while registering their SIM cards. Again, Safaricom is still giving response, and also sending personalized messages to people, like if you need to update your SIM card. So if you are not sure that your SIM card needs an update, you can as well wait for Safaricom to give you a prompt so that you can send these details. But if you are sure, you can send the details as soon as you can. Again, if you get your SIM card maybe like switched off, now it will be between you and Safaricom and traveling to Kenya. And if you had like money there and you need to use the money, of course, if your SIM doesn't have network, then you'll not be able to use the money. So it's upon you to follow up, make sure that you're in a good standing, that all the details that are needed by the mobile service providers are there. Again, this has been initiated by the government, first to clean data, and secondly to reduce the level of crime, because you find that so many people are stealing people's IDs and using those IDs to register SIM cards. So if you are having a SIM card that is registered with an ID without a face, then now they'll be taking that as a what do we call it? Like it's not. This is not. It's like fraud. But if you have your face and your ID during your SIM card registration or for the update, then this is now the right thing. and that one cannot be switched off. So they are trying to reduce the number of SIM cards that are being registered by people who steal people's IDs, who have people's details without the physical person appearing for the registration itself. So that's about it, and I don't think I have anything else to add. Again, this doesn't really affect Safaricom only, because people are dwelling so much on Safaricom. Other people are saying that I'll use Airtel, I'll use Telkom, I'll use other mobile service providers, but it's all of them. If you are not having a Face ID on any SIM card that you are having, it will be going off. And I mean, like, it's simple. Get your details. If you are prompted, again, I mean, like, if you're suspicious, wait for Safaricom to prompt you. If they prompt you to send your details or to update your SIM card, go ahead and do it. If you're still not comfortable with that, you can as well leave it and sort out your issues when you're back in the country. Woe unto you if they would have replaced your SIM card and it's with another person, and you have to go through so many channels to recover if it's maybe some money you had there. So it's just sensitization. It's not a threat. It's not like Safaricom is trying to threaten people. Airtel is trying to threaten people. They have been given an instruction by the Communication Authority of Kenya, and they have to comply. And if they don't comply, they have to, some companies like Safaricom are having up to more than 30 million users of their services. So you can imagine. They cannot just be switching off like that. And for especially the people in the diaspora, because most of them are saying that they are giving Safaricom business, they are giving Airtel business. Yes, but this now, it's not up to them to decide on who is going to be left and who is going to be in. So if you get a chance, if you get prompted, please send the details. The email is at advantage@safaricom.co.ke for Safaricom. Airtel, we still don't have any details, and same to Telkom, same to the others that exist. Some of them I don't even know them, but for me, I already did, because I knew for sure that I didn't have my photo captured. For another person, if they are not sure, they can wait for the message from Safaricom. If you are really you are sure. And again, this is not about SIM card replacement. So don't call Safaricom, don't email Safaricom asking for them to register or replace your SIM card. It's updating your SIM. Updating, like you have it already existing, you need to update some details in it. Just like it's missing something, so you need to update. So, and again, don't send your details to someone at home to go to a Safaricom shop and update these details for you. You cannot trust everyone. You might be trusting your family, your friends, but don't trust anyone, because the moment someone appears with your ID, maybe you left your ID at home, or your passport copies and everything, and you have already sent an email authorizing them to go and replace your SIM card. Then if they steal from you, or if the agents there steal from you, then you will not come back and start crying to people who are sensitizing others on YouTube, on Facebook, on WhatsApp, that you are the ones who made me to lose my money. Because this is you and Safaricom. If you send an email to Safaricom and you are conned, that's another story. But if you send an email to another person at home, these are my details, please go and replace my SIM card, or go and update my SIM card, and then you get conned, then you'll be having yourself to blame. If you are traveling back to Kenya anytime soon, you can go and do it yourself, but you don't need to send anyone. Just use don't even send details to Twitter, don't send details to Facebook for Safaricom. Just use the official email that they are giving out. And if something happens, then you have a case to file. But if you send someone like your mother, like your uncle, and then even the Safaricom, even an agent or someone steals from you, then, or your money disappears through whichever way, then you'll have yourself. I'm not saying any money is disappearing or someone is stealing from you, but then you'll be having yourself to blame for this. So let's just be cautious. Let's do as it's required. If they extend the deadline again, we shall be here to tell you that the deadline has been extended from April 15th to whichever date that they'll give. And inshallah, everyone will be having their SIM cards and everything good. Again, if Safaricom has not prompted you to update your SIM card and you're sure you are in a good standing, of course, we know if you're in the diaspora, you have to keep your SIM card active. Otherwise, it will be switched off after around 6 months. So activity is only putting airtime in your SIM card. Even if you're not making any call, even if you're not sending any messages, make sure your SIM card has not M-Pesa, not loading M-Pesa on your SIM card, but airtime, the talk time that you usually put on you can buy airtime from your M-Pesa to your SIM card, to your personal number, that one, but not keeping M-Shwari, not keeping M-Pesa. That one doesn't guarantee you of activity of your SIM card. Again, I want to remind people, to just sensitize people about this switching off. Even if your SIM card is switched off and you had a loan on it, again, the loans usually go to your ID number. So the moment you go to Kenya and you want to start your business, you need some clearance, you'll still be having issues with CRB because the loan went to your ID. So don't be happy that, okay, let them switch off. Actually, I have an M-Shwari of 50,000 Kenyan shillings. The loan will go to your ID number, and still it will come to haunt you later, because I understand most Kenyans in the diaspora are going back home after 5 years, 10 years to go and start their own things, and they still need to be in good standing with all the laws that be for the country. So it's just that, a clarification. They are not threats that you should be updating these SIM cards. It's not like someone trying to chase you, but it's just taking responsibility of it's just like when your passport is expiring. You just need to rush to the consulate, you just need to rush to the embassy to make sure that you renew your passport. No one is really kicking you at the back or trying to chase you, but it's your own decision, it's your own choice to do whatever you want to do. Thank you so much, and if you've not subscribed to this channel, we shall still be updating you more on different things, and more so about health. This was not about health, but we shall be coming with more things about health, and we hope to keep on reaching more and more people. I'm so happy that the subscribers are rising so fast, and we are having a lot of watch hours, and we are not monetizing the channel, not making money out of it. We just want to pass information. And yes, just take care and see you next time.